9 years later, what are you most proud of as county executive?
The progress we made. I think we made tremendous progress here at the county.
In a nearly 30-minute interview, one thing was clear. Frank White Jr. is proud to serve the people of Jackson County, proud of the rollout of the program Our Healthy Jackson County.
It's an ongoing program that I'm very proud of.
Proud of the Kids to the Parks program.
I'm very proud of taking urban kids to eastern Jackson County to enjoy those amenities.
And proud of the team who drives the county forward.
Well, I'm just proud of the people that I've brought into the administration.
Whether on the diamond or in the office, Frank White is proud of what his name and his service has meant to people.
I'm just proud of the fact that I've just been able to be re-elected multiple times, which shows that the community has a lot of trust in me.
But that trust is now on the line, and the spotlight shines bright when it comes to how the county handles its business and the real impact it has on you.
KCTV5 Investigates has found more than 500 homes in Jackson County with the same exact assessed value. This is it, $356,270.
County's assessment department admits they messed up.
First, it was property taxes, a never-ending headache for thousands of homeowners.
Who are they responsible to? Frank White? What's Frank doing?
Frank White contends the property tax issue wasn't the county's doing.
Do you feel that the county was fair throughout that process?
I think we were fair in terms of the mandate that we were offered to deal with.
He's talking about mandates set by the state tax commission. White feels the county followed the right orders to get to high increases and referred back to the state in the process.
And I think that fairness starts at the top. It starts at the state, and they have to realize that this is going to be a burden or not a burden.
That fairness, as he calls it, depends on who you talk to.
It just is not fair.
This year, commercial properties saw a similar pattern of sky-high increases in their property tax assessments. Some local businesses telling KCTV5 Investigates they've seen their assessments double or even triple in size.
It's kind of like they just rolled the dice and said, oh, here's your number.
From a roller rink, coffee shops to the plaza, high increases that White says sooner or later would have to catch up to commercial values.
Now it's about being fair, and I think that the assessor has worked hard to get to that level of fairness.
Then on the heels of the property tax mess came the back and forth of the stadium sales tax. As the Chiefs and Royals aimed for a new deal in 2024, White was quite vocal. He felt more details were needed.
So there are a lot of unanswered questions that we need to get from those teams.
White opposed the sales tax, initially vetoing the ordinance that ended up on the ballot and ultimately failed.
Do you think that there is a better deal that could keep the teams here?
Well, the deal that we offered the last time was a 1/3, 1/3, 1/3, where it would be 1/3 for the teams, 1/3 for county public safety and infrastructure, and another third for public health.
As all these issues have taken center stage, the public debate has mostly played out in the news. And with each meeting at the Jackson County Legislature, Frank White has not been seated at the table for most of this year.
So I asked the county clerk, how many meetings have you attended so far this year? And she says you've been to 1 out of 34 present here in the building. Where have you been during those meetings?
I don't think that's accurate.
We double checked. These meeting minutes show White has only attended 1 meeting this entire year. Meeting video shows his seat empty, with a staff member usually speaking on his office's behalf.
Where is the county executive today?
I don't have any information on where he currently is.
White says there's no requirement to attend meetings.
But usually when I go to meetings, it's because I'm curious about something, or if I got something to report on that's going on great at the county.
He says he does a lot of things outside of the meetings.
I cut ribbons, do groundbreakings, I do a lot of things.
You said you don't think that's accurate. How many would you say you've attended this year then?
I can't give you that number. But even if I attended 9, it's still, I'm not required.
Is it a yes or no?
While his seat has stayed empty for most of 2025, you could at times see in the crowd people who clearly have an issue with the county executive.
It's live at 5. A judge has set the date for a special election over whether Jackson County Executive Frank White Jr. can keep his job.
The recall election is September 30th. And more than 43,000 people signed a petition to get this on the ballot.
I think it's not in the best interest of the county.
Earlier in August, you said you would not run for re-election, but said in this statement, while I do not plan to run again, I must be candid, there is a part of me that could reconsider. What do you mean by that?
Well, I think it's about the quality of the people that are signing up to run.
So why does White think people want him gone?
Hey!
As he says, there are a lot of things at play, but he turned back to the stadium vote.
Look at the the campaign financial statement and follow the money, then it'll answer a lot of questions for you in that area.
Did you ever think that you would get into politics?
No, I didn't.
Now reflecting on his time as a leader in both baseball and politics, White is proud of his time, and he says he has no regrets.
I pride myself on following the law, the state statutes, and then the charter. So when I started to the end and the things we've been able to accomplish, I think that most people can look at that and say that we did a great job.
A job that now rests in the hands of the voters who will decide where his long Kansas City legacy goes from here.
I asked Frank White if he is recalled, would he run again? He says he can't answer that right now, but says if he is, it should be about who's next and what's next. The recall election is set for September 30th. You can watch our full 30-minute interview. It's available on demand right now on our KCTV5 Plus streaming app and KCTV5.com. In studio, Samantha Boring, KCTV5 Investigates.